Okay, well, I get a lot of questions, and I haven't done any kind of shop update in quite a while. I think it's not really productive, other than if you want to brag about what it is you have. Not really my style, but I get a lot of questions, so let me, yeah, you can see it's a mess in here, so let me flip this camera around. So anyways, I have a nightmare going on in here. Now this is just, some of this is stuff that people sent me, that was sent to me, and that was sent to me. Those are swamp sticks. And of course, you know, I got different kinds of resin sitting around. There's a Fathom, that's, I can't remember what that one is, penetrating, I think. And, and then I got my little pumper deal here from Total Boat. I have used it. You know, it works. I'm not sure if it leaks or not. I can't. I mean, I got stuff in here. I thought it was leaking, but I don't think it is now. Maybe just needed to swell up the seals. So this is kind of my. I know I'm really close here. Let me back up some. So this is kind of my wall here for my resin. And I have a vacuum chamber here. Everybody asks me, well, why don't you vacuum things? Well, that's kind of why right there. It's only 4 inches around. I do have the bigger one up here, but the lid is failing, and I don't want it to fail while I'm standing here looking at it. The other thing, I heat with this and diesel, and it's up to $5 a gallon now, roughly. You know, and then I have this mess over here. So, stuff people sent me. This is dirty aluminum. And then I have some aluminum that somebody else sent me somewhere here. Doug sent me. And, of course, I got some wood I purchased. And this is, I think it's ash that somebody sent me, or maybe hickory. I just haven't gotten to it. And like over here, I get this big mulberry burl that Dan sent me, and then Punky sent me this chunk of cherry, and then I got this project here I never finished. I don't know what to do with. I have, this is Boat Arc, or Osage Orange, that was sent to me by some guys out of Texas that apparently can't keep a channel on YouTube. I don't know where their channel went. I haven't seen or heard from them. And then I have, this is a piece of sequoia burl that was sent to me from a guy in California. I don't want to touch that until I have a coring system, because, like, why waste that wood? You know, so it's just sitting there. And the other thing I get asked is, you know, what camera systems are you using? I'm pretty basic. Look, here, look at this. There you go. There's a GoPro Hero 4, and I plug in video, so it runs through video here, and then power, or vice versa. So anyways, and then I just I splice them here, and that way I have, you can see the cords go all the way over, and then we come up into the monitor, and this is just so I can see what the camera's looking at, and then my power here, and that, and I put everything. I know this is gonna make everybody seasick. So everything I do, I put on a card. All right, so the card is in there. So we take the card out, we put the card in the camera, plug everything in, and then the monitor comes on. And then the other thing I do is I use my phone. So when you see me at the sticker board, my phone is in the tripod looking at the sticker board right there on the wall. And my shop is 18 foot wide and 18 foot wide. So it's the square, plus my resin room over there is 12 by 18. My table saw I've had forever. I've had this, I don't know, 25 years maybe. It's a Jet Gold Series. Everybody gives me a hard time for using it. It's a great workbench, but, you know, it's my table saw. 1950s circuit bandsaw that, you know, has seen better days, but hey, it still works. Purchased this thing here, same time with the table saw. It's a DeWalt 14-inch. What else? Oh, hey, look. There it is. I haven't done anything to it. It's still in the vise. I did purchase a new bowl gouge. So Carter & Sons 5/8 bowl gouge with a 20-inch handle, I believe. I have not opened it yet, you see. I'm going to actually hook everybody up into that, and we'll open that in a minute. I have 3 pressure pots, so there's currently something in that one, nothing in that one, and then nothing in that one. So I have the 2 Harbor Freights, and then whatever this one is, CA. I don't remember what the name of this one was. I got a video up on it. I'll put it over there in the corner. And then, so we have the Wolverine sharpening system here. And then this thing here, everybody asked about this. This came with the Nova version of this. So the very grind, I believe, is what Nova or Wolverine calls their system. And then I have, this is a 1-inch 80 grit. And this is 1.5 inch 180 grit Hurricane diamond wheels. That's what I sharpen with. And everybody asked what angle. It's roughly 45, and that is roughly 35. You know, is what it is. Of course, we have the Nova Galaxi DVR. Not real impressed with this machine, so the only thing good about it is right here, this head. That's the only thing good about it. I think that this is way too long for the mount of it, so this thing here just flexes, and once it starts, this thing will walk all over the shop. There's nothing, you know, there's no ass to it. It's just chintzy. So if they'd have done a better job with this, and then there's, I don't know if it's the chucks or bearings, but there's a vibration. So when I get to a certain spot where, and it doesn't matter if I flip it around inside or out, there's a certain spot, and you guys will hear it in my videos, where it starts to vibrate and squeal. You know, I don't know. I'm not really impressed with it. I'm not really impressed with customer service either. But hey, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, somebody asked about my shield. So Amazon, I can't remember what the name of it is. That's where I got it. And then the masks are off of Amazon too. So and I have extra plugs because you do tend to wear them out going in and out of the GoPros. I've gone through 3 GoPros now. I have, you know, I just have a mess. I got, you know, stuff people sent me, and look, it's a disaster. Everybody thinks it's great looking in here, and it's not. It's a mess. So I need to get to this thing. I've had this. It was shipped to me from Florida, and it was wet, and they sealed the entire thing. And that really, when it got here, it was moldy, and I'm like, it went off the scales, just blew it in red in the moisture meter. So I need to get this down, see what I can turn out of it, and what kind of base I can kind of make on it without, you know, wasting it. I want to keep as much as possible. And yeah, so you can see I'm working on putting another monitor here so that I can run the other angles. Y'all notice I was playing with other angles, so I have another one here that I can do whatever I need to be doing. I'm just working on things slowly. So yeah, let me get the card in there, and we'll try to open that up real quick and give this a short video, hopefully. Alright, so there you go. You see me over there. Here, I'll come over here so you guys can see me. So there's that. See me in there? You can see what it's looking at. I can't see what it's looking at. Uh-oh, I unplugged it. See, it's a little touchy. They do tend to get old. I turned the power off, is what it did. So it's a little finicky, as you can see. Yeah, there I am. So that's what I'm doing. I'm running the GoPro through a monitor so I can see what it's looking at. You see, so if I want to, you know, look at my belly button or look at the ceiling or that noisy heater over there. Okay, so one thing I get asked is where I get my glue sticks from. So I bought cheap glue sticks because, you know, I'm just throwing it away anyways. And I bought it in bulk, and I bought long ones. I mean, it's your preference, I guess. They seem to work for me. I'm using the DeWalt Rapid Heat ceramic heater. It works great, works better than the Harbor Freight one I had. It took forever. I get asked a lot about the branding iron. Alright, so the branding iron was supplied to me by a previous sponsor. So there's a link in the description below on every one of my videos where you can get this. I think it's Gearhart Industries, where you can get one made. I'm not sure what it costs because I didn't purchase this. I'm going to say it's well over $100. Other than that, so I did purchase this, and she was expensive, but hopefully it lasts longer than that last batch of cheapy hurricane ones I got that, you know. Here, let me get one to show you. Okay, so see how much shorter that is? I purchased these at the same time. They both have pretty much the same grind on them, except for this one. You can see that I tried to sharpen it because it's too short, so it came up here and it slips out of the holder now. So I ordered this one just for that reason. This one here is a bit better, and this one was the cryo. I believe they're cryo, yeah. And this one was not. So this was just a hurricane turning tool. The steel was way softer, as you can see. And that. I got one other thing to show you. Everybody asks about Bubba. Alright, so this is a handle from a previous bowl gouge that I glued onto this. This was custom made for me by a viewer. It's let me measure it. We'll measure it. Everybody wants to know how wide that is. You know what? It's 2 inches wide and ½ inch thick. It is M2 steel, high-speed steel. It says 70 degrees, so I'm going to say 35 and 35 on each side of this is the bevel on it. I don't know where to tell you to get something like this, and I don't know if that person has access to making these anymore. If he does at any point do that, I will, you know, let you all know, because I know there's a lot of you inquiring about that. It's really nice. So anywho, let's get this thing open. Look at that. What else is in here? Right, guys. So, look at that. Alright, so I'm probably just going to do a wood project up to get go with this. And here's my handle. So, you can choose whichever handle you wanted. I went with a 20-inch, I believe. Yeah, 20-inch aluminum handle. So, it'll give me a little more to hold on to. And it says Carter & Sons Toolworks, handmade in Seattle, U.S. patent. Nice. And then you got your set screws and a sleeve, probably for a different size arbor, which, because I think this one's 5/8. As you can see, she's a little sloppy in there. So, yeah, I'll have her out and using her at some point. Not right now. But let me get her all back together here. So sorry, this is kind of short. I've been asked quite a few times. I don't normally like to do these shop update type things. Like I said, it's not really productive for me, I guess. Okay, so since I'm not very fluent in how to make that thing do any kind of screen recording, I use Windows Movie Maker because it's easiest for me. I have Mojave over there, and I also have Shotcut if I want to do any kind of overlaying. So I just upload everything into this file right here. So this is currently right here what I took off my phone. I put it in here, and then I drag it over and drop it in there. This is what I'm using to edit. I mean, it's simple for me. At some point, because this comes with glitches. This one up here, Mojave, comes with glitches, and like occasionally I've used Shotcut. They're pretty much the same. But for right now, I'm not forced to use those other two because this one's still working.